everybody, and welcome to www.sporthotpicks.com. I'm your host, Tommy School. We're super happy to have you along with us today. Had some really good things happen over the course of the weekend, and hopefully you were on every single one of those picks that we put out for you because we absolutely crushed it this past weekend. We're currently running a promotion that you go to our site, www.sporthotpicks.com. Usually it's $9.99 a month for all of our pro picks. We're over 60% right now making money for our customers. As you can see there, enter the promo code Facebook 50 to get your first month 50% off. It's not just one pick. It's not just a hot pick or anything like that. It is literally every single one of our picks. And on an average, we average 7.44 picks per day. So if you break that down over the course of a month, you're paying about 4 cents per pick. And again, we're hitting it over 60% right now, 60.18%, which means you are killing it with us if you're following our system, making every single bet, and managing your bankroll the way that you should by placing a either 1 or 2% conservative off of your bankroll amount, or a 3% right down the middle, or a 4 or 5% extremely aggressive. You are absolutely crushing it. So to give you an idea, in March, we did a $330 bankroll. 3% was $10. We came out 25 units ahead. We were at 61.11%. We only made $118.47 on a $10 unit. The next month, we went to a $1,000 bankroll at 3%, which is a $30 unit. We ended up $392 at a 58.8%. Again, cost per pick was 4 cents per pick. Then we increased our bankroll to $2,900 at a 3%, which is $87 per unit. Came out 37 units ahead at $2,644. Now in June, we're getting aggressive about it, starting with a bankroll of $5,119 at a 5% is a $256 unit bankroll right now that we are betting. And so far in the month, we're at 58.7%, up 14.01 units, which is up $3,055. So each month, if you had followed our system at the $10, the $30, the $87, and the $256 unit, you would be up $6,211.03. You cannot beat that. Now, even if you take out the $9.99 out of that, that's $40. You're still up over $6,100 overall with us through our picks. And all you got to do, go to sporthotpicks.com right there that you see on your screen. Sign up, enter Facebook 50 as a discount code. You get your first month 50% off. You cannot beat it. So needless to say, let's get into what happened in the numbers over the course of the last few days. So last night, you had the Clippers at -3.5. They covered easily. And the Hawks as a dog, they won. So that put the against the spread and straight up both at 1-1. And the unders went 2-0 yesterday. So overall in the playoffs in the NBA, straight up, the favorites are 33-26, which is 55.93%. And the favorites against the spread are 32-27. We had some pushes there on to make it 54.24%. The over-unders are exactly 50%, right where the books want to be. However, we are crushing the over-unders on our paid picks right now, and you should be on it with us. So they're right at 50% for them. NHL favorites yesterday went 1-0, and the under went 1-0. So overall in the playoffs, the favorites are 35-30, which is 53.85%. 3 games ended as a pick'em, and the over-unders are at 36-31. The unders are at 36-31 at 53.73%. So you might be thinking, hey, if I'm betting the NHL and I'm just taking the home teams, the home wins are only at 35, and the road wins are at 33. So not the way to go. And following our system, you'd been hitting on those and really killing it. Major League Baseball yesterday, the favorites went 9-4. The big upsets were the Reds at plus 127. The Rockies at a plus 140. They finally beat the Padres. They had not beat the Padres yet this year. Tigers are at plus 132, and the Mariners at a plus 127 over the Twins. Favorites overall on the season, 543 to 401 at a 57.52%. The unders yesterday went 9-3. There was one push in the Tampa Bay game. Unders took the lead slightly at 472 to 471, and that makes it a 50.05%. Some pretty darn good numbers in there, and some fun things really happening there. Also, we want to do the Miss the Cut segment. We are at 52% on the Miss the Cut. These are ones that we all sit down, we talk about, and we make a decision to not have them make the cut and give them out there just as information for you. So something that you might be interested in. Don't go into a lot of detail on this because our algorithms and our professionals in each of the sports have made decisions to go with a different paid pick. And those are the ones that we say, follow. Of course, if you see something, you have a gut feeling on your own, or you're coming into listening to this broadcast and you're thinking, oh, I like so-and-so. And we say, hey, this just missed the cut, and this is the way we were leaning. It might help you make your decision, which is great. We want to see those type of things. Anyway, some of the things that we have is we really like the Pirates on the money line. However, just not enough to really go that direction. We also were leaning toward the Reds on the money line and over 9 Reds Brew Crew in that one. We do like, and this is a boost that you could get on some of the, I know it's on DraftKings right now, that you could boost the Rangers Astros under a half run in the first inning. You could get that boost up there and get that first inning under a half a run and get that boosted to plus 100. So bet 50, win a 50. So you get back a total 100 there. Another fun one, even though the Blue Jays lost yesterday in walk-off fashion after tying it there in the top of the ninth, we like the Blue Jays coming back home and winning that game against the Yankees, whose number they have had this year. Plus them playing at home, they've been a lot more aggressive and more beneficial. You could actually get them at a minus 130, but we just didn't like that number at a minus 130. Couple more here. We really like the Angels money line in the first 5. We just don't trust those bullpens. Plus, the reason why we like the Angels in the first 5 is that Haney against Frankie Montez is a good pitching matchup, but the A's have been rolling, and the Angels have struggled a little bit, but we think if they're going to do anything, they're going to get it done in the first 5. Finally, in NBA, we just got news right before coming on here that Harden is going to be playing. So that line was starting to get up around 4.5 minus 5 on the Bucks. I just don't know how good that Harden's going to really be. That line has dropped to minus 2.5. We did like it at minus 4.5 with the Bucks. So is not Durant. I'm sorry. The beard guy. Can't think of his name off the top of my head. Anyway, he's going to be playing tonight, but is he really going to make that big of a difference? I know that one of the things that has happened on the players' points, rebounds, and assists of everybody on the Brooklyn Nets, James Harden. James Harden will be playing tonight. Kyrie Irving is probably out for the rest of the tournament, but needless to say, or not tournament, but there is this round. But needless to say, with Harden back in there, we noticed that a lot of the points, rebounds, assists got adjusted dramatically. And if you could have got in on our paid picks when we told you to, you could have got one of those points, rebounds, assists on KD at a really good number, but still numbers out there. Anyway, we still just not believing in the Nets being able to hold them off without Kyrie and not 100% Harden. And we leaned a little bit toward the Bucks -2.5 and the under 221. So again, those are not any of our paid picks. Those are the miss the cut segments. We like to do that just to give you some insight and help you out. As you can see on the bottom there, www.sporthotpicks.com, $9.99. You get every single one of our picks and not just our favorites or pick of the day or anything like that. All of our picks. It breaks the cost down to typically around 4 cents per pick, but you follow the process, you follow our system, you get everything that we do, including our trackers and all that sort of stuff. So I am Tommy with www.sporthotpicks.com. We are making wagers and cash and major. We'll see you again here tomorrow.